2, 1. Alright, what's up guys? We're back. We have Muimania here for Star Event 0, 122 star. Take it away.
Yo, welcome everyone at Fangame Marathon to my run of this SM64 fan game. If you didn't get this reference, don't worry about it. It's just a stupid reference. Wolsk knows what's up. But yeah, this is actually a ROMhack, like we call this ROMhacks. So I guess we should just go ahead and start the run. Can I start the timer whenever? Or like, can I count down? In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! So yeah, this is Star Event 0, Galaxy of Origins. It's a ROMhack made by Brodude, pretty famous hack creator. This is actually the 22nd hack of the Star Event series, so he did quite a lot of work. So yeah, generally, what is an SM64 ROMhack? It's basically SM64, like you have the SM64 physics, but you have custom levels, custom objects, custom textures and whatnot. Yeah, first of all, this is 122 stars, which is the 100% category of this game. So I get every single star in this game and beat the boss. That's the goal. First of all, what you just saw is a 2D area. That is actually already a custom thing in SM64 hacks, because there are invisible barriers that keep you from running up and down, so you can only move left and right. So yeah, basically 2D. But you can still use the third dimension to build up speed, for example. Like, you won't just bonk. So right here, this is the first and only Bowser throw of the whole game. Like, Mario comes here, is supposed to get a key from Bowser because he needs to open the rocket to move to the Galaxy of Origins. And it's pretty funny because Mario just moves there, grabs Bowser like he's a chuckster, you know, and throws him into the bomb. After that, Bowser tells him that he could actually just have asked, but Mario's just being Mario. You know, he's a rude character. He's just doing whatever he's doing. Just normal Mario stuff. So yeah. First of all, we're going to Sunset Bay. Actually, the third chorus of the game. And since this is pretty, like, slow-paced, we can talk a little bit about the lore of this game. So right at the start, Mario goes out of his house, and everyone tells him, like, that Luigi's taking care of his business, just saving Daisy, just a normal day in Luigi's life. And Mario can just chill and whatever. Like, Mario in this game is actually the not very important character, unlike in every other Mario game. So Mario just chilling around, then he goes down the road, meets this guy, which is actually the creator himself in the game, that is Brodude. And he tells him that Time Rock took the Scepter of Faith, and Mario shall now get it back from him. But first of all, we needed the key for the rocket because Time Rock flew to the Galaxy of Origins, where we are at right now, basically. So yeah, that's basically what we're doing. We are trying to catch Time Rock, obtaining the Scepter of Faith. And yeah, that is a very good start. I was worried about this level in particular because this is actually not that easy. It's a big reset point in runs. So yeah. Some general stuff about this hack. Unlike in vanilla SM64, there are 8 stars per level in this. So, due to some custom coding, we can actually have 8 stars in per level. Also something important, this is a non-stop hack, which means you won't get warped out of the level after collecting a star. You already saw that. Maybe you were confused already. What else do we have? You only need to collect 6 out of 8 red coins per level. Unlike Mario 64 Vanilla, where you have to collect all the 8 red coins. And you get a star for 80 coins instead of 100 coins. So it's actually a lot easier to collect the coin star. But yeah, the non-stop mechanic that lets you just stay in the levels makes the game super fast-paced. That's why we collect 122 stars in like the amount of time that it is. Alright. Kind of forgetting where to go while talking. Talking and playing is not hard, actually. Not easy, actually. So, one thing you might notice, what is this character right here that I just bounced on? That is actually the only modified character, like the modified character model. That is Brock from the Mario and Luigi games. It's actually a reference to a member of the Romic community. So don't worry about it when you don't get the reference. Like one person in the Romic community, which is like a popular person in the Romic community, has that guy as his profile picture. And that's why he is in the game. There's literally no other reason for that. So yeah, meanwhile, just playing this actually very slow level for the sec. You will see later that there are a lot faster levels. This is also the only one that uses, or like that has extensive swimming in it. So yeah, don't worry about it. We're almost done with this level. Just gotta collect some secrets in this cave, because everyone needs a star like this, where you just swim around in the cave for a minute. Okay, good thing we're done with this. Right here, I'm turning the camera to the right so I have a better facing angle after collecting the stars, so I can just go ahead and swim right here. Because Mario always turns to the camera after collecting a star in the water. Okay, and that's it for the big swimming part. That's pretty good. And like I said, 80 coin stars. I just got 80 coins. So the problem with non-stop hacks like this, you collect all the stars in the level and like collect the coins on your way while you're going through all the stars. Problem is, when you die, you lose all your coins. So that makes the games really, really punishing. And you might have to improvise the routes at some point. Because after collecting a certain amount of stars in a level and then you die, you don't have to collect these stars again. Those are saved, but the coins are not, so you have to get some different coins or come up with something. So it would be good if you have some improvisation talent running these games. So yeah, since we don't get out of the level automatically, we just have to exit course and that's it. So this is course 1, Sunny Shore Town. This is actually like the fastest course in the whole game, pretty much. You get 8 stars in less than 3 minutes. So try to keep up with the pace, I guess. While we're at it, a big shoutouts to Iver Zonch, because he did the groundwork for routing this game. Pretty much went through the whole game, made routes for every single level. And then people could just go ahead and refine the routes a little bit. So we had a lot of an easier time to route this game. So... oh yeah, one thing I forgot. This game doesn't have like the normal wall kick angles that Vanilla SM64 has. In Vanilla SM64 you can wall kick with pretty much anything, like an angle that is under 45 degrees. Any angle under 45 degrees. This game has wall kick angles up to 60 degrees. Which makes for some interesting strats and stars. Or like makes just some skips possible that wouldn't be possible otherwise. Alright. Actually almost done with this level already. Even though it might not look like that. Getting the blue coins. Almost done with the coins. And moving to the sub area. And if you love Summoning Salt, you might recognize this song here. Unfortunately, this is the only time we hear this song. Also, this game added a cap timer, like you can see in the bottom left corner. It actually tells you when your cap will run out. It's pretty good. So yeah, these 2D areas are really fun for me. I really like coming up with movement for these. I guess you are so limited that finding good movement is not too difficult, I guess. Because you don't have the third dimension at all. But yeah. It's just really fun for me to move around in 2D areas. And that's it. 6 out of 8 red coins. And done. That was the last star of the level. Okay, next. Peaceful Woods, Course 2. First of all, we have like a boring slide at the start. Because every game, every Mario 64 game needs a slide for some reason. I guess because the base game had a slide. But yeah, at least we have some coins on the slide we can collect. So that's pretty cool. And the slide is pretty short. Alright. Back to the normal area. Just doing some slope jumps here to skip some climbing, if I could do that. Okay. I'm actually not able to do that right now. Bear with me for a second. There we go. And here comes a skip I'm hopefully getting. It's looking very good. Just jumping off a slope with a lot of speed. Triple jumping over here. And right into the next skip. This game has a lot of slopes that can be used to skip a lot of climbing. Makes routing a lot easier as well. Also, have I mentioned just how amazing this hack looks? It's just beautiful. Okay, after that secret star we have 8 red coins in this sub area. But we only need 6 like I said. I guess I don't have to mention it anymore because it's kinda obvious at this point. So we're just moving everywhere, collecting some coins, trying to go fast. Hopefully. Yeah, I'm waiting a bit before collecting the star because otherwise I would most likely get grabbed by the Chuckya over there. So I'll definitely take the time loss instead of getting grabbed. So yeah, I don't know if I missed any custom objects, but like there you could see sand blocks from Super Mario Sunshine. There are a lot of custom objects in this hack. Most of them were made by Kaze, a famous hacker. And right here, just finishing off this level with the blue coins, and that's it. So, since we are in the overworld right now, this level actually doesn't have like a complex overworld, like there's no castle or anything. You just have this rainbow road, all the stages are on this road for free. You can enter whatever level you want. No star requirements. The only star requirement in this game is for the last door, that has 50 stars to enter the final level. Alright. Endless skies. Custom objects again, like the shrinking platforms. We have springboards from Sonic. The last springboard over here is actually a troll that sends you right off the edge. And you are most likely dead unless you react. Pretty funny. Alright. Using these slopes here to go over here instead of climbing the long path you can see in the background already. And right now, we have a BLJ. Which is really scary. And I got it. Nice. What is a BLJ, you may ask? That is short for backwards long jump. If you don't know vanilla SM64, where you can BLJ on stairs to skip through some doors, star doors, that is used in like 16 star or 1 star or whatever. Basically, you are building up speed by long jumping rapidly backwards because there is no speed cap for backwards speed in Mario 64 for some reason. And yeah, by that you can build up a lot of speed. You can sometimes clip through walls and stuff, but I just used it to cross the gap to make it over there. Alright. Almost every level has a 2D area like this. There are a few exceptions. Maybe there's only one exception actually. But yeah. Most of the time these 2D areas have 2 stars in them. That we just have to get. Okay. Using this warp to get to the red coin area, where we have to use the wing cap to collect coins. Also funny glitch here, like the cap timer in the bottom left. I don't know why that happens. The cap timer is actually infinite while you are in the cannon. But I actually calculated what kind of time that is. I have that in my notes, but I can't really look at that right now. I'll tell you in a bit. So that is 71 million seconds, which is about 829 days. So for the cap timer to run out, if it actually would run out, it would take more than 2 years. No one could explain to me yet why that happens. It's just a visual glitch. Okay. Entering the cube. The NPCs in this level, like the Bob-ombs, talk about this cube, and they are like so hyped about the cube. I don't know why. I guess because it looks like Minecraft blocks. Also, if you want to play this game, there's a hidden uwu in this cube. Maybe you can find it. Sometimes it's really annoying to collect red coins because you literally can't see where they are. Alright. Using Mario turning around after collecting the star to just be lined up for the next red coin. That's conveniently placed right there. And that's already the last star of this level. Pretty happy that this is over because this is also a big reset point. Mostly because of the BLJ, because it can go wrong a lot. But there's a backup for that. Okay. Course 5 is next. Spooky Cliffs. The one ghost level every hack needs. Starting off with an interesting triple jump if I get it. Nice, got it. That's actually pretty difficult. Triple jumping off the post there. Okay, so in the 2D area, I'm actually using the third dimension, like I'm facing different directions to manipulate the boos moving. Because when Mario is facing boos, they just don't move. So I'm just turning like in a 45-degree angle. I'm still moving forward, just a little more slowly. But the boos are moving like in a spot where I can kill them safely and actually collect the blue coin. Because if you kill the boo when it's like far out in the third dimension, because enemies can actually move there, it's pretty difficult to collect the blue coin sometimes. So I'm just making sure the enemy is in the middle between the two invisible barriers. Okay. Now we just have to move back on this path until we get here. We can actually do this. Oh, we actually can't. That's pretty bad. Because I lost my 50 coins. Like I said, this might need some improvisation here and there. So I'm just grabbing some coins here. Trying to get some. I was at 50 coins when I died. So I might need some more. Okay. Improvisation is not my biggest strength. Throwing for content. That is just what can happen with this game. That's why people told me I was crazy for running this at a marathon like this. Because it's actually pretty inconsistent. Alright, 25. I can get some additional coins somewhere else. I hope. Literally just hoping here. Okay. Now we are back on track. Manipulating boos. Here and there. Just using this boo to bounce straight to the star. You might think, why is this star here? I mean, the challenge about collecting the star is finding the hidden pipe. And that's it. Okay, 60 coins. After this boo, right here. I could just get these 5 down here as well. Also. Hopefully I won't miss the skip now. Okay, normally I have like the coin star right there already, so I don't have to worry about the skip. Because that's actually pretty tight. Triple jump walking. Alright. Introducing notebook glitches. There are like 3 ways to perform notebook glitches. And one of them you just saw there. You bounce off an enemy, you bounce on the notebook, and then you just get an infinite, like not an infinite, a crazy amount of height You will see one other instance of a notebook glitch. Like one other method to do them. Okay, so now I have the coin star. Good thing this is over. That was a mess. So, we are back where we want to be. We have the panels from Mario Galaxy. Like in Mario Galaxy, you have to step on every panel, activate them, and after that the star spawns. But the fog doesn't really make it easy to see them. Okay. That's it for this level. And now it's time for the banger. Everyone loves this music for some reason. And no, this is not the desert level you were looking for. This is actually only a canyon. Even though the music would be pretty fitting for a desert level, in my opinion. Alright, just jumping down to the star that is like chilling down here in the water. Because, yes. And here we have the next possibility of performing a notebook glitch. What you have to do... I missed it. You have to press B one frame after you land on the noteblock with enough speed to perform a dive. Like that. Then you also get the crazy amount of height. So yeah, that's a frame perfect trick, so it's pretty hard. Even though you might say, this is a 30 FPS game. One frame tricks in 30 FPS games are easy. But actually it's still pretty difficult. Okay, just moving along here, hoping to not fall down. We have the... I don't know how they are called, these moving platforms from 3D Land and 3D World. A lot of custom objects. Alright, the blue coin was nice. Didn't fall down there. And now from the banger music to the most boring music in the whole game. Because this is literally silence for a minute and then there's some piano stuff going on. But if I'm fast enough, we won't hear a lot of the piano. So yeah, enjoy the awkward silence. There was the piano. And now we are on the dam. There's actually another way to get on this, but it's really difficult. And it barely saves any time over going through the cave there, because of coin routing. Quick 2D area there. Moving down. Did I mention there's no fall damage in this game? So maybe you just wondered why did you not take fall damage? Yeah, fall damage was removed. I'm just using the slides again to move a little faster. There's an invisible wall there, I just went around. That's pretty good. It's easy to hit that sometimes. And moving here, next to the area. I could actually die in this 2D area because of RNG, because there's an amp that can potentially kill me. Hopefully that won't happen. It didn't kill me. That was the amp right there. Since you could theoretically get shocked above quicksand with no ground under you, you would instantly warp down to the quicksand and die. That's just how amps work. Over quicksand. And the final star of the level already. And then we are finally through the levels that scare me the most, I would say. Because a lot of things can go wrong. Here and there. So, up until this point we had 3 levels per warp in the overworld. Now we only have 2. And we are in the snow level, Shivering Frost Lake. Fun fact about this level: the main music in this level is from a Barbie game. And it's actually not a bad song. Not this music right here on the shell, the normal music. Okay, this is pretty bad. I hope I can salvage this. So in this area the red blocks are lava. Nice, I didn't manage to salvage it. So basically now I have to do everything again because I have to collect red coins as well. So this is like a reset in this level. No improvisation needed. That's just because I hit the one lava block. I tried to avoid. That's not a big time loss though, that was like really early. Alright, this time I avoided it. Perfect. And there we are. You might think, what did I just collect that my health got refilled? So actually there are no 1-ups in this game because there's also no life counter. You can't game over in this game. So yeah, you can collect life shrooms instead. That refill your health completely. Dude, that has actually never happened before. No memeing or anything. That's a pretty bad death. I don't have to do the 2D area again. But I need to collect red coins again. And now I have to think where I would have ended up. Okay. I know what I have to do now, that's pretty good. I'm just gonna see some improvised routing. And now we are where we were. Perfect. Exactly the same coin amount. Right here, utilizing 60-degree wall kicks to make the wall kicks right there. Just makes the movement a little more fluid. Alright. That's a pretty scary skip as well. It's kind of tight. Skips moving around the whole mountain there. So remember the 2D area from earlier with the green and red blocks? This is basically the same, but you don't know which ones are green and which ones are red. It's the same pattern though, so if you memorize the other one, you are good to go. And then we have this insane sliding part at the end. Which is really fun, because it's super fast. Taking this pipe, you have actually 3 pipes to choose from. You would end up in 3 different spots in the game, in the level. But this is just the most convenient one that flows with the route. Getting the red coin star we spawned a while ago. And climbing the mountain again. Hitting an invisible wall in the process, which is pretty amazing. Using this triple jump, this crystal to triple jump off of. And hopefully not missing the wall kick again. I would heavily appreciate that. It's actually a really hard triple jump because you can't really tell when you're landing on the crystal. But yeah, it's also not intended, so that's fine. Ledge grabbing there so I don't get stuck in the snow. Because you actually get stuck in snow on the bridge. Makes perfect sense. But yeah, it's just some small optimizations like that. Here and there. I'm probably missing a lot of them. So we have a crystal tripping up here again. Right there, just my triple jump got eaten by the slope. It can happen. It's pretty annoying. Also, I don't bother trying that for like more than 2 tries. Because it's literally only skipping going on the path. Now jumping all the way over here, hopefully. I need a lot more speed for that. There we go. Hopefully not hitting an invisible wall here. Good. There's also an invisible wall around that area. And last star of the level. Skipping some climbing by wall kicking there. But the walls are actually like not on the same line, so you have to strain a little bit between each wall kick. Makes it kind of difficult. And now we just have to collect the secrets that are on these big blocks with the stars on them. That is the indicator. And that's it. And we are almost halfway there already. Like I said, this game is really fast. Like, we're collecting 122 stars in an hour and 25 minutes, hopefully less. So it's 2 more stars than vanilla SM64, and it's more than 20 minutes faster if you're like on world record level. That's pretty crazy. But that's just how powerful the non-stop tweak is. Triple jumping across here, lava bouncing to skip some different path, some moving. And right here, this looks pretty funny to me. It's pretty much just a crossover wall kick, where you utilize the ability of being able to 45-degree wall kick. Or to wall kick at an angle of more than 45 degrees. Going to the main 2D area of this level. Now you have more of the song you all like so much, apparently. I think I never explained what these blue and red switches do. So basically, blue switches, you press them, you spawn these blue blocks. Red switches, it's for red blocks, vice versa. Okay, so here I'm actually using the third dimension to maintain speed and turn around more quickly. Like I said, you don't bonk into the invisible barrier into the areas, you can still move in them. Build speed, maintain speed while doing so. And that's just what made me able to do what I did. Okay, and here we have the next snowblock glitch. I got it first try, that's pretty epic. That shoots you right into the star. Okay. 80 coin star. And now for something that is used like very often in Romex. Could have mentioned that earlier, but this is never seen in vanilla SM64. Like using a metal cap to bounce on lava for an extended amount of time. That is exclusive to ROM hacks. But it's very common in Romex nowadays. Alright, right here at the end you have to pray, because there's an invisible wall here, and you just have to get lucky to get through it. I got lucky. Also right here I'm exiting course and re-entering the level, because it's actually a lot faster than moving back to the start. You can just use that. You will lose your coins though, so you wanna have collected the 80 coin star before you do that kind of strat. It's just like a death ward, but exiting course is faster than dying. And now we have lava to the power of 3. This star is called. Because we have lava cubed. The hacker is a funny man. Next level, Wooden Woodland. And yes, you guessed it, there's wood. A lot. Basically, this whole level is made of wood. This is a pretty big difficulty spike in the game. for course 9 this is really hard. So I might have to focus a little bit. Also, the Goombas are signs in this level. Because wood. Okay. This star in particular is pretty annoying sometimes. Moving through the hollow cubes. Especially in this area, because there are a lot of fly guys moving around. That can just knock you off entirely. That didn't happen to me right there, that's pretty good. Oh, that one tried though, but I dove. Alright. After the blue coins, we are jumping all the way on this tree, I guess. A tree with wooden blocks and nails. Yeah. Okay. Like I said, fly guys can be annoying in this level. That guy just wanted to get me. And the 2D area. There are actually 2 no-block glitches I have to perform. One of them is free though, because... like I said, you don't lose speed when moving like in the 3rd dimension. So you can just maintain speed here. Keep spamming B, basically, and just get the notebook glitch at some point. It's pretty good. And now we're jumping all the way down here. And we got the next notebook glitch. This one is not free, but I got it. Very nice. Skipping a lot of climbing. After this star, exiting course again, because basically death warp, but it's faster than death warping. And we still have 2 stars left in this level. The Goomba was in a really bad spot. So let's count to 7. 1. Ooh, skip 2. Damn. 3. 4. Oh man, skipped 5. I'm not good at counting. 6. 7. And there we go. And now we have this triple jump wall kick. Really, really difficult. But you skip like a whole wall kick maze by doing this. You basically want to get a 2nd frame wall kick because it gives you the most height. It's almost mandatory. But yeah, that was not too bad. And that's it for the level. So we just hit a level with annoying fly guys. Now we have annoying Lakitus everywhere. Floating gardens. I guess since we are basically in the sky, Lakitus exist. Starting off with this funny 2D area where you just have to do 3 triple jump wall kicks. Because good design. Very interesting movement. And we also have like a bunch of cannon shots here. People seem to not like cannon shots. Especially if there are like no indicators where to shoot. Like right here. You could do something else, but you can just shoot straight into the star with some visual cues. Using 45-degree wall kicks a lot right here. I bet Brodude must have been very happy about 45-degree wall kicks. He just had to design some stuff with them. He did that a lot later in the game as well. Alright, using this flower to get over here. And red coins. Six reds, that's it. Now we have an interesting skip coming up. That's also pretty scary. After bonking into the tree. So right here, the slope jump to the stairs. That's pretty scary. It's not as easy as it might look. And if you die, like I said, you lose all your coins. You have to improvise the route again. It's amazing. So I'm very happy I got it. And from there, you can just jump straight to this pipe. To the area with the more annoying Lucky Twos. Especially the first one you saw there is really, really bad sometimes. Because he throws the spiny right into your way. So these shrinking platforms right here, you can just clip through them from the bottom. That's how you get like a really fast side flip right away after that. And we're moving down into the pipe, going to the next area. Right to the blue coin switch. And now it's just a little bit of climbing to the last star, and that's it for course 10. This actually went pretty well. I'm really happy about this. This level has killed a lot of runs for me. Alright, next area in the overworld, course 11 and course 12. Both levels are really, really difficult. Especially in speedruns. Actually starting with course 12 here. Skyway Temple. We have this really annoying tower climb at the start. I don't know why this exists. This is really difficult also in casual playthrough. And it's just annoying. It's just climbing 3 towers the same way, like this. I really, really don't know what Brodude thought. And like I said, it's really easy to die here. But that's not even bad, because you don't collect any coins here. Alright. Finally done. And from here, we can jump straight down to the next path. Skipping a lot of climbing. Climbing down and going along the path. Again, right here, one of the few safe spots. You literally cannot die here. So what is this puzzle, you may ask? It's actually not like a math puzzle or something. You don't have to go on a specific sequence of numbers. Actually, all the blocks that have the same number on all three sides are solid, the other ones aren't. And that's it. I had no idea about that until the creator told me. I just couldn't figure it out, I just brute forced it. Pretty long path here that you just have to climb. Nothing interesting here. Literally. Only quicksand. Oh, that was close. And from here, we can just jump somewhere. It's a common theme in this game. You get a star, you jump somewhere by doing a pretty long jump. Pretty far. And then you are right in the next area with the next star. All made possible by the non-stop mechanic. Okay. Taking this warp to the King Bob-omb fight. But something's different about this. I just can't put my finger on it. Boshi runners might hate to see this boss. Yeah, I saw BBF earlier. He might hate this. Okay. Pretty much done with this level. Also pretty fast, even though you have some long paths, but the rest is just so fast. That star's fake. That is not a real star. This one is, though. Course 11, Oil Lake. Pretty mean level. All the oil is quicksand, and there's also a lot of fire in this level because oil burns. Basic chemistry right here. First of all, we have the slide while pressing some panels. That was pretty good. I didn't mean to dive at all, so now I have to go back up. That might be interesting. That worked. Okay. That is one of the more annoying stars in this level. So now we're just climbing basically all the custom objects that are offered by the custom object pad. Because we need one of these stars in the game where you just use every custom object, all the custom blocks. Climbing here, avoiding the lava. But you can't avoid getting burned here. I don't know why that exists. When you collect the star, you just get burned. There's no way around it. Nice. That's the metal cup for that path, but we can skip all that. Because you can get burned twice without dying. Right here, I'm manipulating the chuck here so he won't grab me by slowing down. And we have King Womp just standing right here in the middle of lava on the tower. I mean, in the middle of burning oil, I guess. Pretty basic fight. Okay, so in this area we have 5 invisible boxes with secrets in them. You can only see the outline for like a second. Sometimes, like that. So it's actually not try to guess where they are. Can still be annoying for casual. Also a lot of Hefos running around there. And most of the time, if you get thrown by a Hefo, you are pretty much dead. Good thing 80 coins are over. And now this 2D area is really difficult. Because we have a lot of bullet builds flying around everywhere. I will try to avoid all of them. I didn't want to get a first either. Pressing the blue button. Oh man. I could possibly save this. Okay. We're good, we're good. That was really scary. If you mess up anything, all the cycles are off, and it's really, really annoying. Alright. The Fangame players here might like the next two levels because both have Toho 17 music in them. And I think a lot of Fangame players like Toho music. So this is Beast Metropolis. I think this is just ripped straight out of Toho 17. I actually haven't played any Toho game in my life, but that's what I was told. Or like based off of Toho 17 level with the same name. Okay. Turning the camera just so I can jump down here without any issues, hopefully. Okay. Sometimes you just miss walkings here because you literally cannot tell when you are gonna hit the wall. That's the downside of walkings like that. It's like a fun idea to do some angled walkings like that, but you literally cannot tell when you're hitting the wall. It's muscle memory for me at this point. I'm just going by feeling. Oh, this 2D area is amazing movement. And then I do the accidental ground pound. Unfortunate. Especially the ending here is really good. You just long jump straight to the last two red coins and then right into the star. Perfectly lined up. As if it was meant to be. This level uses the 45-degree angle walking idea to an absurd amount. Right here, hopefully not getting grabbed by the chuck here. Okay, that was kinda close. You can actually kill here. That's pretty bad. So in this 2D area, there's a strong current. You actually cannot swim backwards. You just have to go with the current. You can just go left and right, and that's it. Up and down. But you constantly pull forward. And you can finish the star by doing like only one turn through the area. You have to do 2 laps. Because the star is right here in the top route. And the top route doesn't have enough red coins. Up until that point. Right there, just using Mario Cam so I can see a little better when I have to wall kick. Because those walls are super far apart, it's really hard to develop a feeling for when the wall is coming. Okay, right here I will do... I will try to perform a notebook glitch. Which is really cool. I got it. So you just fly straight into the star. It's really funny to me. Also frame perfect. And if you miss it, you fall all the way down again, so it's not worth it in, like, good paced runs. Because you would lose a bunch of seconds. Nice. I try to get a firstie there, because getting a firstie lets you reach a different wall. Okay, there I got a firstie. So you reach that wall instead of the one at the bottom, and you skip a little bit of this climbing section. Still a frame perfect trick, so it's kinda annoying. Okay. Also, that pause right there was frame perfect. Normally you're just pulled by the warp. But if you pause if you pause on a specific frame, you can pause and exit the level before warping. So this level, course 14, this is Primate Garden. This might look very confusing, because it is. Maybe this is also like a Toho reference, I don't know of. Starting off with a really difficult star. Because you cannot see when to walk it. I told you about this problem. This is also not the intended way. You're not supposed to use 45-degree walk kicks to go up there. But it's a lot faster, but also a lot harder. So this game is kind of divided in two sections. We have the center, where 7 stars are collected, if you count the 80 coin star. And then we have the outside with the water, where are some random blocks in the water, and there are 5 secrets on them. This is definitely the more tedious section of this level. Collecting secrets. But I guess that exists. Oh yeah, this level also features some of the more interesting 2D areas. That's really cool movement. This is just heavy platforming, for the most part. In this 2D area. The other 2D areas are more of a visual challenge, but you will see that. First of all, getting the final 3 secrets here. Hopefully not getting eaten by the big fish. Using the trees to just go there. So this is also like a puzzle. Maybe you shouldn't call this a puzzle. So basically, you can stand on the brighter platforms. The other ones are quicksand. That is the idea here. Alright, this is the star that got spawned by collecting the 5 secrets. And now we just have to collect the rest. pressing a switch underwater, because that is possible. Okay. This next area is all about wind. The problem is, like doing the strat I do here to skip some ledge grabs, when you get a first frame wall kick while being in the wind, you just stick to the wall for some reason. That is a mechanic in Mario for no good reason. Because it probably wasn't possible to encounter that in Vanilla SM64. But you just stay at the wall. You will not move away from the wall ever. And then you just fall down there in that area. Okay, so, like I said, the visual challenges are coming up. Even though this is not a 2D area. But yeah, there are like black platforms. And since the background has a black scrolling texture, sometimes you can see them, sometimes you can't. Now moving to the hidden pipe. And this is the same concept, just in 2D. Black platforms with black scrolling background. And that's it. Okay, already the final level. I mean, the final main course. We also have the Bowser level left at the end. So this level is an exception in the SAG. It has no coin stars. It has no 2D areas. It is just some really confusing platforming. This took me a long time to memorize. Yeah, this level is called War Zone. So what happens here? There are like 4 versions of this cube-shaped level. When you enter the warp, the level tilts by 90 degrees. So you have a whole different set of platforms. But it's still the same platforms, it's just that you have to move around them differently. So this is like a really well-designed level. Because it works in 4 different ways, depending on how it's tilted. Like right now, it's tilted by 90 degrees, and it's a whole different level, basically. Despite being the same platforms, just with a switch to it. So this cube in the middle is probably only there for decoration, but it actually has collision, so we can use that to make it across to the other side easily. Okay. That's good. Also, all of these versions of the level have 2 stars each. Like you can see there with the arrow on the cube. That indicates how the level is tilted every time you enter the warp. And yeah, other than that, this is just pure platforming. No enemies. Oh, I should have done a slow climb up there. Then I could have saved it. That's no problem though, because you don't collect coins in this level. Now I only have to go back to the third area. And then we are already back. This is no big deal here. And we're already back where we were supposed to be. Jumping down to the warp, to the final tilt. Final 2 stars. And then we have the Bowser level left. Even though there's no Bowser in it, but... you know. It's just the final level. The boss level. Using the cube again. To go straight to the final star. And that's it. 122 stars, that's every star in the game. So like I said, you actually only need 50 stars to beat this game. That's the any percent. There are also some speedruns of that category. So right here we have a quiz, which just has questions about random stuff about the game. So if you played carefully, memorized everything, you should be able to answer these questions. And by guessing everything correct, you skip half of the final level. You just end up here, all the way up here. Normally you would start a lot lower in the level. And now we have to press the red switch. So we gain access to the metal cap, which is right here. In the blue block, normally. That's why you press the red switch. And now performing some lava bounces. And there it is, the final pipe. We are at the end. Maybe you remember from earlier. Time Rock took the scepter of hope. Of faith. Excuse me. And there he is, Time Rock. Fighting Time Rock. This fight is actually RNG based. Time Rock can do 2 attacks. One of which is this sliding, one is this hammering on the ground. The sliding is the slow attack, so if you get a lot of those, you are very unlucky. Like I am getting right now. You lose a lot of time if this happens a lot. Also, what he's standing on there is quicksand, so that's why I have to do the attack like that. And this is the final key. Time is coming up soon. When I go through the door and exit the course. Time. So normally you would have credits there. You can actually walk to the right, watch credits, but you can just exit course, skip the credits to go to the end screen faster, which is what you want to do in speedruns, obviously. So I could tell you what the lore is in the credits, but I think that takes too long. So I guess I can just shout out SM64 hacks community. Like, if you want to get into ROM hacks, there's actually romhacking.com linked in the bio of this channel. Under the Mario ROM hacks, there is Super Mario 64. And you get sent to romhacking.com. There you have everything you need to get started with ROM hacks. You have like hundreds of ROM hacks to play. And you can find the Discord and all the stuff, tutorials, all you need. So if you want to play ROM hacks, go ahead, go there. That's your way to go. Yeah, I think that's...
Dude, that was a sick run.
Yo, thanks, dude. I'm actually not happy about this run, but okay.
You gotta keep up the act. It's underestimate. You gotta tell the people that it's sick.
Yeah, okay. So next up we have Crimson Needle 3, I believe. That's a pretty sick run. So
yeah,
definitely stay tuned. So yeah.
Real quick, one more thing I just want to shout out real quick. The Super Mario 64 ROM Hack Marathon. The next one's the Summer SM64 ROM Hack Marathon 2021 is going to be happening in about 2 weeks on July 29th through August 1st at twitch.tv/SM64ROMHacks. So if you enjoyed this run and you're interested in more SM64 ROM hack content, then yeah, check out the marathon. It's going to be a good time, hopefully.
Yeah, I will be running this very category there as well.
Hell yeah. Alright. I think that's all set. We're going to be switching over to Crimson Needle 3 now.